Hey, I'm Dan from Big Trees today, and we're going to take a look at a couple of different maples. These are the same variety of tree. They're both the Sun Valley maples. I wanted to show you the difference between a large potted tree and about one of our smallest field-grown root-pruned trees. And you can obviously see that there's quite a size difference here in the height, and then also in the branching and just the development of the tree. But even more than that, sometimes the biggest difference is what you can't see. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this tree out of the 15-gallon pot that it was put in. You'll actually notice that the size of trunks on these two trees is actually kind of similar. Huge difference up on the top, but like I said, I think we're going to see some significant differences down below. We haven't done this yet, so we'll see. But anyway, the first step is to take this tree out of the pot. Looks like it's really grown in there. So it didn't really want to come out of the pot, so we have to cut the pot off. Uh-oh. All right. Well, small pot. Things are kind of going around in a circle, you'll notice. I'll tell you one thing is kind of nice. I mean, you can just lift it up. It's light, but I wonder what that root system is going to look like once we wash it off. We've been washing on it for a little while now. And disturbingly, there's not a whole lot of soil to wash out. It's all kind of a bunch of roots. You can probably imagine whoops, well, that one's a dead one. You can imagine probably what's going to happen when all of these roots get bigger in diameter. As they get thicker, they're just going to start to choke each other off. Well, keep washing, and hopefully we can get some more soil out of this thing. I guess I thought that there would be a little more soil in here. Alright, so we've been washing on this guy for a while now, and it's basically, it seems like it's almost all root. There's not a whole lot of soil left in it. Which, you know, it's got a lot of root, which would seem to be a good thing, except that when all those roots grow, they're going to choke each other out. So it might be okay here for the first year or 2 or 3 years even, but after a while, it's going to choke itself off. Now let's take a look at the field-grown root-pruned tree. Again, almost the same trunk diameter tree. It's about the smallest that we do here. This one from Big Trees today, as opposed to this one that we picked up at a local garden center. Let's take a look and start washing. So I've only been doing this for a little bit here, and you can already tell a tremendous difference here in the root system. You notice how these roots predominantly are going out and down somewhat, as opposed to this guy. What direction are they going? They're all going around and around. So on this guy here, we're just washing away the soil, and it goes pretty fast. Quite a tremendous difference. Okay, so as you can see, we've been washing this off, and you see that you got the general direction of these roots is going out. Away from this trunk here, but look how much root we have here. We've washed off quite a lot of soil. It's just full of roots and really healthy, nice, good color on the roots here. This is a field-grown root-pruned tree. This is how trees are supposed to be grown, is in the field, in the real world, in soil. And what happens when we come over here is we see this is what happens when trees are grown in a pot. It's put in a soilless medium, so you've got this system that the tree can be fairly happy for a number of years when it's in the pot, but it gets all these roots that are just growing around and around in a circle, and you're supposed to break them up when you plant them. Which, I don't know. You tell me which is the better root system. Is the potted tree? Is this a better deal than this is? Because we'll show you the difference here. This, growing a tree in a pot, is what leads to this kind of tree right here. root pruning the tree is what leads to a tree like this.